came home, I got rid of my flat, I sold everything I own, and I got down to one suitcase and left and moved out here. I am Dan Warburton, a transformational coach who's known for having enabled thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners to succeed in extraordinary ways. I've also got web spaces full of testimonials backing this up, and I'm often invited to speak to audiences of thousands around the world about what transformation makes possible. I now get to live an extraordinary lifestyle, and I want you to be able to experience the same. If you're truly committed to succeed, then what I'm going to share with you today in this video is going to make all the difference if you're currently struggling or simply not experiencing your full potential right now. It's this. Choose one thing with 100% commitment. Let me give you an example of what that looks like. There I am, I'm in England, I'm coaching one-on-one clients, and I'm networking in London more and more, and I'm going to these big free speaker events, and I'm managing to put my hand up and get hold of the microphone and ask questions, at like Q&A moments and sections. And so what I would do is, whenever I got the microphone, I would say, "Hello there, my name's Dan Warburton. I'm a transformational coach and I come from Brighton, and I'm committed to enabling entrepreneurs and business owners to experience breakthrough results so that they can live their dream lifestyle." And then I would ask the question. Now, why was I doing that? I was doing that because I was announcing to the whole room who I am, what I do, what I specialize in, and I would use that 60 seconds with the microphone to my absolute most advantage. I used to enjoy doing that so much and seeing how can I inspire people in just 1 minute with a microphone. And I loved the challenge so much that I realized, you know what? I want to become a speaker. I want to master not selling one-to-one, like one-to-one coaching. I want to master selling one-to-many. And I want to become a speaker that's so big that I get to travel the world, speaking on the world's biggest names, and I get to impact the lives of so many people and entrepreneurs and business owners to do what I've done and to actually go forwards and create and live their dream lifestyle. Once I chose that, that was it. I started networking, not just to create clients, but to get opportunities to speak. And I began speaking on stage. And then one day, a friend of mine, Harry, said, "Dan, we're going to go networking in Singapore, and there might be opportunities to create some pretty amazing speaking opportunities, because out there is a company called Success Resources that organise the world's biggest speaker events." So I said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." So it's a funny story. The first flight we got on, it didn't take off. It just sat there for 3 hours. And then at 1 o'clock in the morning, they said, "Sorry, we got a fault with the plane. You've all got to go back into the airport." So we did that. And then I managed to get another plane 2 days later, went out to Singapore. And over the 5 days I was out here in Singapore, I got to network and meet all the Success Resources guys. I ended up meeting the CEO, Veronica Tam, the other CEO, Richard Tam, and then I ended up going out for dinner with them, spending time with them. I got to know them all, and they said, "So we hear that you want to become a speaker. Would you like to speak for us?" I said, "Well, yeah, absolutely." And I asked them, "Would me moving out here, living here, create more opportunities for that?" And they said, "Well, of course, if you're near here, it's going to be more likely we can create opportunities." So I said, "Okay." I got my phone out, I had a look at my phone, and I said, "All right, I'll be living here within 4 weeks." And they couldn't believe it. And I said, "I'll see you in 4 weeks." Shook their hand, and that was it. Came home, I got rid of my flat, I sold everything I own, and I got down to one suitcase and left and moved out here. And as a result, I ended up networking, meeting other speakers that speak for Success Resources after I also spoke on their stages. But these other speakers, I ended up creating amazing collaborations, and now I'm traveling the world, speaking to audiences of thousands about what transformation makes possible for entrepreneurs and business owners. So why did I do that? I did that because I had my dream lifestyle, I had what I wanted to do and create in mind, and then I took actions that were 100% committed and aligned with me creating that dream future. I didn't let myself be seduced by other things. I didn't let distractions get in the way. Instead, I only chose one thing with 100% commitment. Now, I've done that for a series of things, and as a result, I've succeeded in many different things. I chose to become an internationally famous DJ. I ended up setting a world record where I set the world record for becoming the DJ that's performed in the most venues ever played in 12 hours with 24 venues. I got in 1.2 million readership figures. If I'd have carried on with that, I'd have hit international stardom. I know that. I then chose to become an interior designer. I ended up designing interiors in one of the top companies in London, designing the interiors for Tesco's. Again, I left that because in that case I just didn't enjoy it, but if I wanted to stay committed, I'd have carried on and gone further. And I've got all these experiences. I wanted to become a transformational coach, have my own coaching practice. That's all I did. I gave away complimentary sessions and then made an offer at the end. That's all I did consistently, on and on and on. And in the end, I booked myself out with a coaching practice. Chose to become a speaker. I've taken actions that only align with becoming a speaker. Now I'm an international speaker. I've seen this again and again and again in my lifestyle, and I've seen it in all my clients that I coach. If you truly want to succeed, then pick one thing with 100% commitment, and I promise you, you will begin to succeed beyond your wildest imagination. If you've got an entrepreneurial friend, then make them feel special by sharing this video with them. Also, feel free to contact me about anything. And don't forget, if you're truly committed to succeed, then hit that subscribe button.